Augmentations are endgame upgrades you can do to your weapons and even to your armors, providing exceptionally powerful abilities and stat increases to your gear in Monster Hunter World. For armors, you're able to lift the upgrade cap, massively increasing the defense of each of your pieces. And for weapons, you're able to provide a variety of improvements. None more exciting than the Health Regen augmentation, which gives you lifesteal, an exceptionally powerful upgrade which completely transforms how the game plays. But there's just one very big problem with it all. In Master Rank, it is locked behind MR100. Once you've beaten the Iceborne campaign, you'll be at around MR24. It can take, with normal gameplay, about 100 hours to then reach MR100. And even with focused MR grinding, it's not going to be something that you do overnight. It takes a long time. Which begs the question, are there any other alternatives to the Health Regen augmentation that does something similar to that powerful lifesteal effect that we can get access to way before MR100? There are indeed multiple, and when used in tandem, they can be very powerful. I'm going to fully break down how you can get access to these, showing you which gear to go for, what the skills are, and how they work. I'm Light It Up Dan. The sort of content I love to produce aims to reduce the overwhelm and unknown of the Monster Hunter games. If you're interested in learning more about the life regen augmentation explicitly, you can check out the full guide I've done for that already. The channel's currently sitting at around 80% unsubscribed viewers, with the majority of you returning from shorts or otherwise. If you enjoy the videos, do subscribe, and with that said, let's jump in. The first component of your health regen without augmentation is derived from the Hasten Recovery Armor Set skill you get from equipping 2 pieces or more of Ruiner Nergigante gear. The effect states that it regenerates your health as you continually attack a monster, and that the recovery varies by weapon. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, cool. Well, that's ambiguous as hell, so let's break down what that actually means. Every time you hit a monster, it starts an internal countdown of 5 seconds. You have to follow up with a consecutive strike within that 5 seconds, which will then restart the timer. After getting 5 consecutive strikes in a row, each within 5 seconds of the next, you will then replenish some HP. The 2 caveats here is there is a 1-second internal cooldown in between the hits. So you'll land a strike, you have to wait 1 second, and then the next strike within 5 seconds will be counted in the combo. The other is that this is only worthwhile with a handful of weapons which give you the maximum HP replenishment. These are Greatsword, Hammer, Hunting Horn, and Gun Lance, each replenishing 20 HP after the 5 hits. To put that into perspective, when you've got Health Boost 3 and you've eaten at the canteen for the maximum HP, you'll be on 200 HP, meaning the Hasten Recovery effect will heal you for 10% of your HP. It's unclear whether this works with level 3 recovery up or not. If it does, that would give you 26 HP back, a nice little bonus and something that you're going to want to be running with this setup anyhow. This isn't even something to consider with other weapons because the tier below it is 10 HP restored, which applies for Lance, Longsword, Switch Axe, Charge Blade, and Insect Glaive, with everything else giving you 5 HP back, which is for Sword and Shield, Dual Blades, Bow, Heavy Bowgun, Light Bowgun. Not worth. Isolated, this isn't a bad little health regen bonus that you're getting just naturally alongside as you're progressing through a hunt, but it's certainly nothing game changing, which is why you wouldn't use it by itself, and we're going to implement further things. The next component of our non-augmentation health regen is the super recovery you get from the Valhazak gear. You only need 2 pieces equipped for this, so you can use it alongside the Nergigante Hasten recovery with no issue. Super recovery allows your recovery to exceed the red portion of the health gauge, meaning that when you have recoverable damage, the red portion of your HP, once that's fully replenished, you will continue healing HP, giving you natural Witcher-like regen, like a boss. It's actually one of the abilities that you have whilst you're playing as Geralt during the questline, and crazily enough, this is boosted by recovery up, not by recovery speed. I know that makes very little sense since it's all about the red portion, your recoverable HP, I know, but that's how it is. It's just one of those stupid things. These 2 alone with your 3 recovery up are going to be so powerful and help you recover so much HP just naturally as you're playing the game, which can be super helpful to give you that additional buffer alongside your traditional healing using your consumables, which you just might not even need to do anymore. If you're using Greatsword, Hammer, or Gun Lance, this is where it ends. However, if you want to go absolutely crazy with this and take it to the next level, you're going to need to take a Hunting Horn out, specifically the ones with the extended health recovery song. I was using the Safi's Shatterhorn here, which also has the health recovery large song. I'm not sure exactly how much that heals, but it's a pretty decent chunk, which also seems to get boosted by having the Sonorous Jewel. That's not even really what we're interested in though, it's just by the by. We're really all about the extended health recovery here. here. This melody is one of those echo bubble buffs dropped on the ground where the hunter performs the melody, allowing others to run through the bubble to get the buff themselves. As the actual hunting horn user yourself, you only need to perform the melody, you don't have to run through the echo bubble yourself. What the extended health recovery does is it gives you a super recovery. It's like a crazy powerful version of super recovery. It's kind of hard to tell because extended health recovery by itself is just so powerful and so quick, but I'm pretty certain it also stacks with the Valhazak super recovery, giving you Omega recovery. It honestly does get kind of stupid. Like, I was standing there trying to take damage to like showcase the other elements of it, the Nergigante healing, and I couldn't because I just kept healing HP back too quickly. But that's exactly what we were going for here, a fun, viable alternative to the health regen augmentation prior to MR100. As already mentioned, you don't have to do it with Hunting Horn, you can choose one of the other 20 HP restoring weapons, but as you can see from here, from this breakdown, it's really worth your while to use the Hunting Horn for it. If you do have space for it, slotting in recovery speed will help in a different regard. By replenishing your red HP back quicker, the actual health regen can start sooner, if that makes sense. But the health regen is already at a faster rate from the recovery up with the super recovery as well. So you don't have to, but it would technically help. I think you're much better off focusing on the rest of the build to improve the attack of the weapon, which can be achieved really easily by slotting in 3 levels of peak performance, which is a wonderful accompaniment to the health regen augmentation and will be so for this setup here as well. I also gave myself a fully upgraded agitator charm, max level of critical eye, weakness exploit and critical boost, and a cheeky 3 divine blessing just to keep the damage down where possible. So it isn't just a super survivable immortality build or anything like that. This is actually highly functional, you will deal a ton of damage. The Hunting Horn itself is a Safi blast Hunting Horn, it's strong. Are you before MR100 looking for something similar? Are you going to be trying it out yourself? Let me know in the comments, I would love to hear from you. I'm going to leave you with a full unedited fight using this setup just so you can see how it operates in the real world during an actual hunt. As mentioned at the start, the channel's currently sitting at 80% unsubscribed viewers, with the majority of you returning from shorts or otherwise. If you enjoy the videos, do subscribe, jump into the open sessions we run over on Discord and during the live streams. I will leave all of these links for you in the description. Thank you for watching, enjoy the hunt, and until next time, I'll see you in the new world.